Today we're eating at Overrated restaurants in Denver, chosen by you, the viewer. A few weeks ago, I put a post up on the gram asking you to tell me your most overrated restaurant, and boy, did you all deliver. I mean, just take a look at this. Look at all these comments. It goes on forever and ever and ever. So obviously you guys have a lot of restaurants that you think are overrated. I have my opinions as to why something might be considered overrated, just like I'm sure you have yours, but this video is not meant to be mean-spirited or anything like that. You can actually have really good food and still be kind of overrated, whether it's the food, the atmosphere, the price point, something like that. So let's go ahead and get into our first spot. It's a breakfast spot and it was the most commented overrated spot. Let's get on into Snooze. All right, it's pretty loud in here, so hopefully you can hear me. But when you first walk in, it like gives you old school diner vibes, but trendy, right? So that's kind of the vibe here at Snooze. And my opinion as to why people think it's overrated, because if you come here on Saturday or Sunday, you're gonna wait an hour and a half minimum to get in here. I'm here on a Wednesday afternoon, like, well, it's like 10:30, and it's packed. So just keep that in mind. Whether or not the food is good, great, mediocre, when you wait that long, you're always gonna say it's overrated. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here at the menu. We have our drinks, our alcoholic drinks. We have our breakfast side. So this is a breakfast brunch type of place. They actually have a wide variety of stuff to choose from. They are known for their pancakes, and I got their pineapple upside down pancakes. That's kind of their signature dish here. So we're gonna go ahead and try those. I got a side of bacon. Will this be overrated? Let's find out. My pancakes just came, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they look pretty fire. I mean, look at this. They're pineapple upside down pancakes. There's pineapple cooked into the pancakes themselves, and then they come with like a vanilla cream in there. And then I got their bacon. Comes with a little sprinkling of parsley on there. Is 3 pieces of bacon worth $6? No, I could probably get a pound of that, but it looks pretty good. All right, so I got a little bit of syrup on the side. I'm just gonna dip. It's good bacon. It's cooked nicely, got a little crunch, a little bit of chew. It's worth $2 a piece? No. All right. So you can see that there's actually bits of pineapple in there. All right, so it looks pretty good. Fell all over the table. Now let's get a little bit of that cream on there. It's pretty gas, guys. Got like a brown sugar butter on the top. That's good. This is what I'm working with here. Like you can see that vanilla cream there. You got the bits of that pineapple. I mean, they're cooked nicely. They're nice and fluffy. I mean, these are really, really good. About $11. It's not a bad price. You're gonna pay that anywhere you go for 2 to 3 pancakes, depending on the side. If anything, maybe overpriced on the bacon. The pancakes are absolutely delicious. If you're saying that Snooze is overrated, to me, it's because you're waiting in long lines on the weekend. So I completely get that. I would say this is somewhere in the middle. It is good food, but if I have to wait more than 20 minutes for it, it's gonna be overrated. All right, we are over at our next spot. It is the most controversial food topic in all of Colorado, and that's pizza. No, this is not New York. This is not Chicago. We have our own style here in Denver, and we're over at Beau, so let's go try it out. All right, so our pizza is acquired. It took about 20 minutes for them to make it, so they're making it fresh there. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I got a medium pepperoni and it was $23.12. To me, that is a little bit pricey for a medium pizza, okay? So already we're starting off with like, okay, it might be overrated just because it's pricey, okay? For me, I'm thinking a medium, 15 to even 18 bucks max. But let's go ahead and pop this open and see what we're working with. All right, we're just eating on the hood of the car here. We're gonna open her up. All right, so take a look. So the Colorado style pizza, we have kind of a thick crust here. It's braided, and then you have pepperoni and cheese there in the middle. And I have this giant baggie filled with honey. That goes on the crust. So crust lovers, this is the pizza for you. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie, right? Those pepperonis look nice and crispy. It looks nice and cheesy. So I'm pretty excited to dig into this. All right, so are we going to get a cheese pull? I think that is the question. Oh boy, it is cheesy. Take a look. All right, I think that is pretty good here. Look at that. Okay, oof, here we go. Boy, it's cheesy. I'm not gonna lie, that bite was absolutely delicious. I am not sure what people are talking about when they say that this is overrated. It's like perfectly sauced, got a good amount of cheese on there. Pepperoni is nice and crunchy. I hate a soft pepperoni. And that crust, look at that undercarriage, it's pretty delicious. Like I said, a little bit pricey, but this is absolutely delicious. All right, so we come to the part where we take some honey. Gosh, gotta open it with my teeth. That goes onto the bread like this. Oh, it's so good. You get sweetness from the honey with the crunch of the bread, but still nice and pillowy too and soft. That is delicious. You know how sometimes you could catch restaurants on a bad day, and that's when you say you have a bad experience? I think I caught them on a good day. This is absolutely delicious. I went in here with the mindset that this was gonna be overrated, but I think it's rocking my socks off today. So this is actually really, really good. Colorado pizza, Bojo's, knocking it out of the park. Okay, so we are over at our third and final spot of the day, and it actually comes as a shock and a surprise to me that we're here. We're over at Denver Biscuit Company, which to me, whenever someone comes and visits from out of state, the first place you take them to, usually Denver Biscuit Company. It's a staple here around the city. There's multiple locations, and I've never had a bad experience. But we're gonna go ahead and check it out, see if it's overrated or not. Denver Biscuit Company kind of works under three different things here. We have Atomic Cowboy, we have Fat Sully's Pizza, and then the Denver Biscuit Company. So we're gonna see if we can get a variety of options here. So the Lights Out Burger here, I've had this before. It's one of the most famous and popular burgers here in the city. I don't know if I have room to eat this right now or order it. I wanna kind of show you what they're known for, but that is a really good burger. I've also had their pizza and their wings, which are also supposed to be really good here. So if we kind of pull back this curtain here, you're gonna see they have the biscuit sandwiches. That's what they're really known for, and I think the Franklin is their most popular. I'm a little bit late in the day. I'm gonna see if they have a giant cinnamon roll that I could show you as well. I'm gonna kind of stick with what they're known for, but they do have a wide variety of stuff. Okay, wow, so that came fast. We got their giant cinnamon roll. They did have it. Again, I'm here later in the afternoon, so I was afraid they wouldn't, but look at the size of this. This is definitely for sharing. They have that cream cheese frosting on top. It's like slightly toasted as well. That looks pretty fire. And then this is their Franklin. It is their famous biscuits with a crispy chicken patty in there, bacon, and then their sausage, gravy, and cheese. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge and it's smothered in gravy. I mean, it looks really good, okay? I'm not gonna lie. So overrated, I don't know about that, but let's give it a taste test. Let's go with the cinnamon roll first, okay? I like the kind of toast on that cream cheese frosting. That looks good. All right, edges are super crispy. Super, super crispy edges. I like a little crisp, but not too much. All right, so that's what it looks like. Edges are super crispy, a little bit dry. I don't like that. I'm gonna try and get to the centerpiece here. As you get to the center, it's softer, which it should be. I like a ooey gooey center. I just don't like that crispy edges too much. Center of the cinnamon roll is delicious. I just wish it was a little bit softer all around. I absolutely love the brulee that they actually have on there. That's like an extra step that I even knew I needed. I can honestly just drink that frosting. It's so delicious. I just wish that the cinnamon roll itself was just softer, fluffier, airier, very, very crispy on the outside there. So a little bit hard to eat. So I will say the cinnamon roll today was a little bit overrated. We have our Franklin here. Go ahead and take out that toothpick. Looks good though. Looks like there's a lot to it. Trying to get that perfect bite. A little bit of everything. Got the biscuit, got the chicken, got the bacon. Okay. The biscuit definitely made up for that cinnamon roll. Almost feels like chunks of that sausage. I mean, big chunks. It's not just like crumbled into the gravy. The chicken patty that's in there is actually nice and juicy and still crunchy on the outside, even though it's like layered with all those ingredients. The gravy's got like a little spice to it. Really solid flavors. I like the Franklin a lot. Biscuits on point. Bacon's cooked perfectly. Chicken's cooked perfectly. And I love that gravy. Really good flavors here. Definitely get the Franklin. Cinnamon roll. Maybe it's just a bad day. Maybe it's just overcooked. I don't know what the case may be. Love that brulee frosting, but the rest a little bit dry. But dang, that was a good sandwich. I'm gonna probably eat a little bit more and then I'm done for the day, guys. All right, so I just got out of Denver Biscuit Company, and I just want to give my closing remarks. The Franklin was absolutely delicious. The pizza, absolutely delicious. The pancakes, delicious. So, is food in Denver overrated? I went to 3 different spots that had multiple comments saying that these are the most overrated restaurants in Denver, and honestly, I had good food at all of them. If I'm giving you my honest opinion, when people say that food is overrated, it's generally because it's overpriced. And that kind of just goes for food all across the country and not just a Denver problem. If you get a burger and it's good, but you pay $25 for it, of course you're gonna say it's overrated. If you had to wait in line for over an hour to get food, it doesn't matter how good it is, you're still gonna say it's overrated. So for me, I actually had a really good time today, but if you think that there is another restaurant that I need to try that's overrated, then let me know in the comments section below. Make sure to thumbs up and subscribe and watch this next video coming up on the screen. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.